Well, hi guys, it's me, Alex, and happy Wednesday in the trucking. I guess what's going on? Well, market is shifting up and down. If you have trucks somewhere in Yakima, Washington, well, they paying today. Why? Because there is no trucks. I will be back in a second just because I want to make sure that we're gonna be covering few things today. We are going actually live, so we're probably gonna receive some phone calls, so please share, like, comment, and I will be right back to you after the short preview of our trainings. And this is a real day in trucking. So let's see. The Bay and Bay is calling me back because I guess what? Probably he got 8,400 to go to South Carolina. Well, let's see. Dispatch. Are you calling me back with that 8,400? Because I did cover my truck.
No, you did not.
I did cover my truck. I told you I had 3 people calling me. Sorry. I told you 84 was a great offer. I was so nice to you.
Shoot, I know you. Well, yeah, but
What? Well, I told you I had because I know what's going on. There's no trucks in Yakima.
I get it. I don't hold it against you at all. You're doing your job. Absolutely.
And you're doing your job, and I appreciate for you being nice and actually coming back to us. But find me on YouTube and TikTok because you will be my hero today.
Okay, hey, hold on. What's your email here?
Okay, it's dispatchtoday@gmail.com. Okay?
Dispatch today, like spelled out.
Yeah,
today?
like today, like not tomorrow, not yesterday, but today. You and me, we are working today. Actually, I am live on YouTube right now, so I do need to teach my students how we do this. So I appreciate, but cannot really talk about margaritas anymore. Have to go back to terminology and market.
Yes, sounds good. Dispatchtoday@gmail.com. Right?
Yes, find me on TikTok, Dispatch Training Center.
Sounds good.
Okay, sounds good. So guys, so here's the reality. While I was preparing for this live, I of course posted the trucks because we need to work. Doesn't matter if I'm an instructor or if I am a dispatcher, I need to make sure that trucks are covered. So this guy called me and he was trying to pay $7,500 for load going to South Carolina from Washington. Well, we actually on TikTok, you guys gonna see the better version of it because we had some conversation about going to Mexico, margaritas, and how to negotiate. Well, the highest he came up with was $8,000. Well, I asked for 85. My lowest was 84. Well, 2 minutes later, do you see that he's calling back? So from 75 for 8,400, 900 difference. Is this possible? Yes, it's possible. And that's what I teach you guys, how to negotiate, how to actually make sure that you stick to your numbers even in this market. So when we would really think about it, well, this load would be, I can tell you this, $8,400. If we look at the rate per mile, one pick, one drop, 8,400 divided by 2,900 miles with a deadhead, well, we would be at 289 with a deadhead. 289 is not that bad, right? One pick, one drop. Later today, I would love you to go to my TikTok because I did recorded a lot of negotiations today with a TQL, with Bay and Bay, with a traffic tech, with a Scotland, and you guys can learn a lot. Well, let's learn how to stay energetic in trucking. Well, for me personally, this is supply of the good water, right? So water keeps me going. Secondary, I love to put myself in a good mood. And how do I do that? Well, simply by looking at the mirror in the morning, making sure that even if I work from home, I make sure that I look gorgeous, beautiful, that I have a good breakfast, and just actually patting myself on the back and saying, Alex, you are the shit. You know what you're doing. You actually motivate other people. You know your pro side, and you always improve. Well, we are going to December, end of the year. And a lot of you are already kind of nervous. Well, what's going to be next year? But guys, we're not there yet. Let's finish this year strong. Well, for most of you, foundation in logistics is a must. It's never too late to improve. It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to actually learn on your own mistakes, right? It's never too late to build that relationship with your driver. It's never too late to reach out to maybe some training and send your employees that they can actually improve. Today, it was so funny. I was talking, let me go through the phone. I do believe, here you go, the name of the guy who texted me, I think it's Terry. I think it's Terry, and he's from West. I think he's from Arkansas, and he sent me email. Alex, I would like to sign up all of three daughters to your dispatch class, and then we start discussing what is his goal is, what is he's doing, what is his background, what challenges does he have right now in trucking. And we figure out that we're gonna start with his older daughter, who is gonna start our December dispatch training. He personally will enroll in our January safety compliance and IFTA. And after we kind of gonna put this family business model together, well, then we add two other siblings. So there you go. We are building the family business. And when I asked this guy why trucking? Well, he told me, you know what? Trucking is challenging, but I do believe that if we would do it together as a family, we can succeed even in this market. And he understands that without knowledge, this would be impossible. I got so many compliments today from him because he said that he found me on YouTube approximately a year and a half ago, and he is learning a lot. But also he realized that whatever I am covering on YouTube or TikTok, this is only probably 10% of what we're gonna cover in the classes. Another guy who reached out to me, actually they are carrier from Texas, and they are managing 25, 30 trucks, and they would like to retrain their dispatchers. They understand that dispatchers are the one who can make them grow or who can make kill their business. And that was from the person who is not fresh in this business. Actually, he comes back from the real estate mortgage background, and now he ended up in the trucking. And he also admitted to me that I was that source for him a year and a half ago, that he found my videos, and that's how I introduced him to dispatch. What did he like about me? My directness, my honesty, and actually my strong belief in education. So we're gonna make sure that we're gonna work on his little project. How we're gonna manage? Are we gonna sign up his dispatcher for upcoming class, or maybe we're gonna tailor some program for his company? Anything is possible. Doesn't matter if you're a big mega carrier or you're a small mega carrier. You need to understand that trainings are important for your dispatch teams, for your safety teams, for everybody else. Of course, you need to know the basic tools. So let's see who is watching us. Well, we have Miss Carlson, who is watching. Well, hello, Alex. Love to watch you work. Thank you so much. She's in our class right now, so she's studying hard. We have few people who admit that they love us, and other comments. But let's look. Let's share the screen, and let's see what's going on right now. I was not really ready for this. I was not really ready for going live, right? But you know what? We're gonna manage this somehow, right? Let's see what would be the better view. I am in an old version. Guys, if you always ask me, Alex, how do you get here? Well, I love the old version of the DAT, but look at this. DAT soon will upgrade to that. Try the new version platform right now. So if I click on that one, it's gonna take me to the new version, guys, and you probably actually the ones who working with this on everyday basics. Remember, I came to this earlier, so I've been doing this for a while, and I do like my older version. But if you have all the tools in the new version, they are right here. So quick rate hookup. So let's say somebody's calling you and they are telling, well, we have load from Yakima, Washington, and we're going somewhere in South Carolina. Let's put Charleston, South Carolina. Well, you have to change equipment, right? So let's search right here, 7,300, 258. That's why when that guy called me back and we end up with 8,400, well, it was better than everybody else paying. But if I go here and I actually gonna copy, I want to make sure I put exactly South Carolina, and I'm gonna compare. So let's see who was actually posting loads to South Carolina. Well, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 brokers. Here's the one, Bay and Bay Transportation. That's the guy who called us. Actually, here he posted that it's picking up in Hermiston, Oregon. So it wasn't picking up in Hermiston, Oregon, but if it is, well, it makes a difference, right? Remember, you still have to pay for your Oregon miles, and it's going to Lancaster, South Carolina. So actually, it's closer. So let's update this, Lancaster. Let's go here. Let's delete Iowa. That was okay. And let's delete this, and let's put Lancaster, and let's see all the miles. And you know what? Today somehow the PC miler is giving me a hard time. Okay, I want to run this, add stop, paste, enter, and another step to calculate. That's what, oh my god, route options. Okay, let's start all over. Here, paste, Lancaster. Okay, South Carolina. We coming from Yakima. Come on, PC Miler. I'm paying $84 for you. I know they updated the system. Okay, you know what? Forget about PC Miler. We're gonna go to Google Maps, because today they are giving me a hard time. And when something giving me a hard time, I'm losing my patience. So let's click right here on that. So we're gonna open the map right now, and we're gonna see where is that city located. So we are going from West Coast to actually South Carolina. We are somewhere here. The total mass is 2612. We were picking up actually in Prosser. That's what he promised us. It was actually working, right? Get the route. We're not in Hermiston, so we're gonna change that, because our truck is in Yakima. So let's update this. Let's move here. Let's move it. So we're in Yakima. We have to go to Prosser. We have to deliver in Lancaster. So Yakima, this is where our truck located. Prosser, this is our shipper. Lancaster, South Carolina, this is our destination or our receiver. So let's get the route. So we have exactly full trip. So Deadhead is approximately 50 miles. When you look at 54 miles, well, add an extra 15-20 minutes, be realistic. Then we need 46 hours approximately to make this transit. Again, be realistic with the seasonal changes, with the speed, with how your driver likes to drive, right? Is he using the full logbook, or he's only making 500 miles? But for something like this, you need a pro driver who is going to drive at least 9-10 hours a day. So total we have 2720 the whole miles, right? So $8,400 one-on-one going to South Carolina. Well, it seems like it's not a bad price compared to what everybody else pays. So the highest paying one was actually from Bay and Bay, right? We also have somebody posting for 7, and Bay agreed for us to pay $8,400. But that happens. Does it happen to you? Yes. Unfortunately, that's what happens when English is not your first language, right? And when you have like Ukrainian, Russian, Bulgarian, Czech going on here, so that's what happens. So don't, please don't hate me for that. Don't make fun of my accent. Don't tell me that when you listen to me, you are so aggravated and blah, blah, blah. Well, today, one of those days. I've been talking since 7 o'clock. So, unfortunately, that guy took a little bit longer, and we did cover our truck with $8,500. So, there is a lesson for the brokers. When somebody gives you the fair rate and you know that the company set up, that they have a good driver, that they can pick up on time, well, you should actually take that driver and that truck and book it, because the problem is there's not too many trucks right now in Yakima, Washington. That's why today we are seeing the spot market, right? It's higher than it was yesterday, or it was last week, or it might be tomorrow, because we have different capacity, right? So we have more loads today than trucks. So should we double check that? So let's go to market conditions, right? So let's go to market conditions. Okay, let's see what that is gonna tell us and if that's realistic. So let me share the screen again, guys, right? So here you go. We have to skip this. Do not show me this again. Next, next, next. Okay, got it, got it, got it. So we are talking about outbound. We have to switch to the reefer, right? Let's put Yakima. Let's put Yakima, Washington, right? And let's see. So, market conditions plus 100, and it tells you, well, it's very tight. So, what does it mean? Well, that means that we have approximately for outbound for today. This was a prior day. We have to switch for today, and let's pay attention now. So, it shows that we have 1,540 loads. That's what that shows. And we only have 108 trucks. And we're talking about reefer. We're talking about outbound. We're talking about exactly today. And we're talking for actually today. Please, Dad, stop changing it by yourself. I want to be in control of my software. So pay attention to this, guys, right? Let me see if I make it bigger. Oh, I cannot actually make these numbers bigger. So do you see LT ratio, load to truck ratio? And we have 14.3. So that's why capacity is very tight. Capacity of what? Well, we don't have enough trucks there. So that's why pro broker, when he calls on the truck, he should also look at this. But is that really realistic that we have 1,540 loads posted right now in Yakima, Washington for the outbound? Because that's what it tells, and it's probably actually covering Yakima and Oregon. So let's see. If I'm gonna go back and I am gonna just click on Yakima for right now, how many loads do I see? Well, I see 581 exact matches, exactly for today for the reefer. 577, and this number of 1540, this is a big difference, isn't it? This is a huge difference. So, can you trust those tools? Well, those tools are giving you probably approximate reading, and it should be more accurate because I actually posted current day. So if that is connecting their outbound and they see that it's only 577 loads posted for today, how they can tell us that there is 1,540 loads? That's a question I would like to ask that this week or next week when I do have a training on their product again. As an affiliate, we need to retrain and we need to be very confident about all these tools. So that's a question for Mike next week. I would like to see how the data's getting kind of inflated, right? Because this is not a reality. We do not have 1,500 loads posted for today. It's only 577, right? So do you see, as a pro dispatcher, you need to learn the tools. You need to have logical thinking to read the numbers and really paying attention to what's going on, right? So why are they paying more? Because there is no trucks. But still, the ratio is approximately probably 1 to 3, not 14 to 1, right? So 1 to 3, yeah, I can see that being realistic. And that's what we do. So let's see. Oh, somebody's calling us. Long ship. Dispatch.
Hi, I'm Chauncey Long. I'm trying to. Is this the Coast to Coast Carriers Corp?
Yes. Can I have your MC first?
What was that?
Can I have your MC first?
Yeah, give me just a second. Let me get it pulled up here.
Are you calling about my Yakima truck?
Yes. Yeah, I was trying to see about that. You're exactly correct. Let me get this pulled up here for you. MC number is 778936.
936. Okay. Okay, your rating is C. You from Lexington, Kentucky, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That's Longship US.
Longship US. What do you have, sir?
I've got a load picking up tomorrow in Weston, Oregon.
In Weston, Oregon. Well, my truck is posted for today, so unfortunately he has to be loaded today.
Gotcha. Do you have any trucks that would be available for a tomorrow morning pickup?
What are you shipping from Weston, Oregon?
It's going to be frozen peas and carrots.
Do you have appointment set up? Is it coming from the cold storage there?
It's coming from Smith Frozen Foods. I do have an appointment. It is for 10 a.m.
Okay. And where is the load going?
It's going to San Antonio, Texas on Monday.
Who is the receiver in San Antonio?
It is going to be, let me get it pulled back up here. Americold.
Americold. And what time is the appointment there on Monday?
That one I have here, I have it set for 11.
11. And what is commodity on this one more time? That's for minus 10 degrees or what?
Frozen peas and carrots.
Frozen peas and carrots. Oh, somebody's gonna have a good chicken pie.
Good. Yeah.
How much are you paying?
I've got this one posted at 54 currently, but I'm willing to work with you.
54. Well, first, if we have to wait till tomorrow, that's already an extra $300 right there. Plus it's minus 10 going to San Antonio. Do you have any reloads in San Antonio?
What was that?
Any reloads in San Antonio?
I personally don't. I can try around in my company. I've got plenty of coworkers here that have stuff moving out of Texas, so I could probably get you something there, but I personally do not right now.
Okay, let me check what's everybody's paying for tomorrow going to that area. Well, actually, I'm gonna put exactly San Antonio so we can be realistic with you. Let's see. TQL. And you said how much you paying?
I'd like to pay anywhere between like 55 to 57 if possible, but like I said, I understand.
Well, we have already somebody posting it for 6,000. The lunch logistics for tomorrow. One pick, one drops Tuesday. Your drops on Monday, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, can you meet me at 63?
Is there any way you could do 6?
No, you want me to wait till tomorrow. And we have to go deadhead today, so to be there by 10 o'clock. So 63 would be my lowest. Take my offer and call me back because we do have other phone calls. And what's your name?
My name is Chauncey.
Okay, sounds good. Call me back.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you. So guys, what's happening? First, validation. He wants you to wait till tomorrow, right? Well, that's extra $300 right there. Well, is that something we're gonna do? No, I just wanted to see what they pay. So look how 55 comes 6,000, then you ask for 63, and believe me, probably 2 minutes later, while we were gonna be talking about trucking, he will call me back. Do you need to pay attention to details? Yes. When was the drop? It was Monday, right? Somebody else is paying a little bit more, but the drop is on Tuesday. Do I like to sit till tomorrow? No, because there is no trucks today. So of course we're gonna cover our truck. But there is a different situation for every carrier. What if your guy needs to finish restart, right? Maybe he's in Yakima, Washington, but he needs to finish restart and he can only start driving later tonight or early tomorrow. Can this be a scenario for some of the carriers? Yes. Are you gonna tell that to the broker? Of course not. You're gonna negotiate as an extra day. You have to wait till tomorrow. So do you see how you can switch that little piece of information in your favor? Hopefully, guys, you taking notes, right? Well, I will be right back because I see lots of my previous students are watching and I want to answer their questions.
What is the difference between pro dispatcher and a desperate dispatcher? Well, logical thinking, strong foundation, knowledge of the markets, equipment, negotiating skills, and of course, ability to put all of this together. Good pro dispatcher is like a chess player. We know when to say yes, when to say no, when to close the deal, and when to make a profit. Sign up for my class and never ever be a desperate dispatcher.
Well, and we are back. Do you work? Let's answer some of your questions. Do you work with printer vans? No, guys, I do not. Well, hello. And of course, we already know Thomas. Hello from where? Turkmenistan. Okay. love the accent, but I'm still gonna joke with you about it. Yes, that's fine. Truck daddy logistics, yes, it's always gonna be there. My accent is not going anywhere. I love it. I'm not gonna improve it. I'm not changing because I am who I am. You better love me or hate me. There is no in between, right? Do you have Ukrainian immigrants living in your house? No, I do not have immigrants living in my house, but I did help lots of people to come for you. And I am proud to be Ukrainian. All my family back in Ukraine. So unfortunately, they did not want to come to USA. And this have been a hardest last 2 years of my life. So Here, I am looking for a dispatcher job. Who is hiring? Are you done with driving again? Come on. You've been dispatcher. You went back to be a driver. Now you want to be a dispatcher again. You don't need to look for a dispatching job. You are trained to be an independent dispatcher. Come on, Ryan. Pick up that phone. Start making the phone calls. You have all the knowledge. You took my classes. You've been on the road. You have a good negotiation skills. Do not work for anyone. Be an independent dispatcher. So please, I am looking for a dispatcher job. Who is hiring? Ryan, that's not what I've been teaching you. I know what I'm doing. I'm independent dispatcher. I can help you to grow because of my skills. Please stop begging. You know what you do, and you would be a great asset for any carrier. So if you want, put your phone number down there. I will actually put it on a screen because I love to help my students, and I know what you can produce. You are a good guy, and you will be making them money, and you will help them to survive. So write down your number. I will display it. Okay. I trust you. Okay. I'm trying to find in Chicago. Nobody wants to hire without experience. Again, Ryan, you already had experience. My salary is also low, 15 to 20. Honey, when you sign up for my class, I did not teach you how to be an employee. I was teaching you how to be an independent dispatcher. So please use that intelligence, use that knowledge, become a business person, right? Yes, Ryan, remember? Go back and watch that live. When did we do it with you? Year and a half ago? I want to see that, Ryan. I want to see that Ryan who can offer lots experience as the driver. Multilingual, right? At least Polish and English. Person who took the training, person who went and worked as the dispatcher for a while, because I know you did. So do not actually misrepresent your ability. You know how to dispatch. So carriers, if you guys looking for a good guy who will be on the same page with you, there you go is Ryan. Hopefully he's still watching me because I want to display his number. I don't really have it right now in front of me. Okay. What else we have here? You are amazing, the best channel when it comes to covering important details. Thank you for your hard work. Well, thank you so much for appreciating my hard work, and I hope that together we guys can change trucking for the better. That's why every like, every share, every comment helps our YouTube channel to grow. It brings a knowledge to the people on all levels, and only together we can do it. Okay. Does your course cover winter seasons and what states to be careful sending drivers to? I'm starting my independent dispatch career, but winter makes me a bit worried. Well, we do cover a lot of information, and we don't cover just the winter seasons. We do cover whole USA, and we need to make sure that you know production, seasonal produce in USA. What are we bringing from Mexico? What are we bringing from Canada? If we are actually bringing anything from Canada, I think we are going through the USA and we actually bringing the produce from them. But what are we going to pick up from Canada, right? Also, you need to be very comfortable with all the regions. Where's the produce right now? Do we have any produce going on? Look at all those phone calls from Washington. Well, what are we still bringing? Well, we're still bringing onions. We're still bringing potatoes. We're still bringing the apples all year round because Idaho, Yakima, well, this is our growing produce regions, right? And Washington are famous for what? For apples, for pears, right? When we have the cherry seasons, well, it's a short season, only in the end of June, July, but all year round, we still have those apples. If we have apples, well, then we have probably also juice there. We have frozen, maybe applesauce, but we have a lot of cold storages there as well, right? We going back to Idaho. Well, still year round, the onions and potatoes. So do you know that? Yes, you should know this. If we are gonna go south, well, our Florida produce market, it's just the 7-8 weeks, and it depends on the weather. It's gonna start in early April or late April, but it's only gonna last 6-7 weeks if we are lucky. After that, Florida is dead, 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 and dead. Do you need to remember that as a dispatcher? Yes, you do. What about California? It depends on the drought. Which California is paying? The Northern California, South California, right? What about Nogales, Arizona, or Yuma, Arizona? What are we bringing right now from Mexico? Are we still bringing the cucumbers, or this is avocado mango season? Do you know all those things? Well, if you do not, you can sign up for our training, or you can simply learn. Start using the Google, start using all other platforms, guys. You can find so much information nowadays on YouTube. Actually, all the artificial intelligence. There is no excuse not to know the basics of dispatching, right? Ryan, where's your phone number? Come on. Thomas is cheering you up. Ryan, don't be a scaredy cat. Okay, cheers. Well, Thomas is a funny guy. Probably we need to bring him on a show, and let's talk about outsourcing of dispatch, right? In Uzbekistan, in Turkmenistan, in India, and Pakistan. So, Thomas, are you ready to come to our live show? Let's talk about how not to kill the USA trucking from outside of the USA. Is the knowledge still important when you are only outsourced company? So Thomas, do not be a scaredy cat. Come on, email me. And actually, my English is very bad. Well, seems like your English is pretty good for the comments. And if you are in trucking, well, you should be able to at least what? Right? Communicate and able to keep conversation. I know when probably Todd is gonna watch both of us, he gonna love our accents because they're gonna be different. I will have Eastern European accent, and you will have kind of the Asian accent, right? Yes, I will come soon to your show. Okay, good. I would gladly talk to you. I use translator app. So see, look at this. He using translator apps. He wants to improve. Is that possible? Yes. If you want to improve, anything is possible. Nowadays, you can translate, you can write emails, you can have all the Grammarly apps, all other apps. Is that gonna stop you from being a dispatcher? Well, maybe he will need to improve his English a little bit to actually negotiate over the phone. But can he still kill Amazon with clicking, clicking, clicking? Yeah, there is no problem. He can just click, 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 and kill the Amazon, right? How's Amazon doing nowadays? $1.80 per whole miles. A lot of things going on there with new rules in Amazon, right? How are you guys managing with those team loads nowadays when you need to verify 2 drivers, when you need to take 10 fake drivers from that app? Still click, click, click. How many of you lost that Amazon account because of your safety or your insurance or because of your scamming? How is Amazon? Is anybody wants to buy an Amazon account? Have one for sale. Have actually 5 for sale. No, just kidding, guys. I do not run the scams. I do not believe on rebuying somebody's Amazon account. But is that happening right now? Yes, it does. Maybe we need to do the live show with our Amazon relay carriers and see the challenges of those accounts nowadays, right? Well, somebody was asking me, Alex, do you have any comments on a scandal about the trucking guru and all that fakeness and everything else? Guys, personally do not know the lady, don't really know what she's teaching in her classes, But from watching her over the last 2 years, well, you can actually smell the fakeness. You can actually see the fakeness from all those parties and the way they run their Instagram lives and everything else. Well, most of the times people under the influence of drugs or alcohol, well, I don't think that they are actually about to change trucking for the better. So cannot say any positive or negative towards her. The only thing is I can tell you this much from my own experience. Your own people will scam you even more than others, right? So scams are ridiculous in trucking. And when somebody is promising you that you're gonna drive the Bentley after you're gonna become a dispatcher, you have to be really, really uneducated or naive to trust in that. When somebody throws you all those fake parties and DJs and everything else and asks you to pay $4,000-$5,000 for their little event for 2-3 days, well, this is you, it's not them. Actually, big applause for Trucking Guru. You are my hero, because you are making thousands of dollars on simply scamming your own people. If you have any questions, I would love to have you on my show, and I would like to dig through that knowledge in even simple logistics principles and terminology. And I really want to see, do you even know how to calculate that operational cost? Because we can all sit and pretend that you have 140 trucks or your future millionaires made their 5 millions, really, in the trucking, without education, without background of running any business. This is my answer for you, all the trucking gurus, the past and the future. There is no competition here in teaching or actually sharing the knowledge. But please, can you just stop scamming people? Because this industry is so harsh. You are putting families out of their money, hard made money. You actually promising nonsense. So if you would like to keep doing this, just put that this is Trucking Guru scams. But can I blame her? No, I cannot blame her. You guys should educate yourself, right? You should educate yourself, and you should see the reality. Put 1 and 1 together. It should be 2. It cannot be 5. It cannot be 5. So, basic knowledge. This is the key to any success. And like Todd says, knowledge is the key. So if you are part of being a scam, or if you got scammed, don't blame anybody. It's only you, and you. And probably we'll come back to this subject in a little bit. But let's see what else is going on. Would you recommend buying brand new truck versus used truck for a new truck in business? Are new trucks worth it considering today's market? Okay, let's go back to challenges with a new truck and old truck. Well, the old truck can be cheaper, but you have to make sure you have enough money in case of breakdowns, right? The old truck is going to come with lots of surprises, right? And this is not $500 charges. We're talking sometimes about thousands and thousands of dollars. So do you need to make sure that you have money put aside? Well, you might be winning on monthly payments because your payment's going to be low compared to the new truck. But when unexpected breakdowns happen, well, actually, if you calculate, you kind of going to be the same. Me personally, I do stick to the newer equipment, maybe because I am woman in the business and I want to make sure I have kind of at least worry-free 2-3 years with all the warranties. I want to make sure that it's easier for me to find the driver, because it is easier to find a driver for the newer truck than something which is older, right? Everybody wants to have a comfort. This job is already harsh enough. So of course, when you talking to pro driver, well, if he's a good guy, he would like to have a newer truck, right? Because he also does not want to have breakdowns in the middle of nowhere. So you need to make sure you calculate. I can tell you this. I think the best thing is now look to all the companies which are going out of business because they had bought so much equipment, and you can buy like slightly used trucks. So we're talking about maybe 6 months old, 1 year old, or maybe 2 year old, but not much miles. Because remember, a lot of companies are filing bankruptcy. So probably going and buying through those auctions, that would save you money, and you're still gonna get newer truck with a good price, good mileage. So that's what my personal opinion is on that topic. Okay. Ask your mechanic which truck he likes to work on before buying. Okay, we have advice from Turkmenistan. Okay, ask your mechanic which truck he likes to work on before buying. Guys, let's go back to this. And people ask, Alex, what do you prefer? Volvo, Freightliner, Peterbilt, and all of this. I can tell you this. You know why would I would choose Freightliner first? In every truck stop and everywhere where I go, it's easier to find the parts. Well, actually, price wise, I still do believe that they are doing a good job. So, and I want to support America, so I will be buying Freightliner yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It is my personal preference, and it comes from experience. I don't want to go with Volvo and be stuck somewhere on West Coast where the waiting for simple glitch in electronics is going to be 2-3 weeks, right? Well, everybody likes the Peterbilt and other trucks. Well, some of them are a little bit pricier than Freightliner. So it's not about actually mechanic, it's about your knowledge, your preferences, and what you really like to deal with. For me, price, support, extended warranties. Well, so far, I would call myself a queen of Freightliners. I would choose Freightliner over any other brand. Again, guys, if you're a driver, you're probably gonna tell me, no, Alex, you never drove. I am talking as a person who runs the business. So I'm looking at operational cost. I look how much extended warranty cost. I look at the shop who can help me to fix that problem. I look at the parts, right? So that's not because I will be driving, right? But because I'm running the business. Okay, what else? Interesting on Freightliners. Well, maybe one day Todd, actually tomorrow, probably in our class when we're gonna cover operational cost, Todd gonna have discussion with me on that. Probably he has some other kind of trucks that he would prepare. Who is calling us? Dispatch.
Hey, Charles Blue, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, Charles?
Good. I was wondering, you got any available trucks in Washington today?
I do have the truck in Washington. What do you have?
I guess I'm going to Jersey if you're interested.
You're going to New Jersey. We're in New Jersey.
It'd be Linden.
Okay, who is a receiver in New Jersey?
You're looking at Maximum Quality Foods.
When do you have appointment?
5:30 in the morning on Monday.
5:30. And where are we picking up in Washington?
It'd be Pasco, Washington, around 3:30 today.
Oh, you coming from the cold storage?
More than likely, yes.
What do you mean more than likely? You don't know who is your shipper?
I'm not looking at it right now. Americold.
Okay, so what time is appointment set for?
3:30.
3:30. So what time is it right now? 3:30. What is the temperature on this?
It's 0 degrees.
It's
Street corn.
0 degrees. How heavy?
It's gonna be a full legal load around 40,000 pounds.
And how much are you paying?
I guess the real question is, what are you looking for?
Oh, let me see what everybody else is paying to New Jersey right now, since there is no trucks. Well, there you go. Somebody's paying 76, 75. I don't see you posted. Well, I think we can do it 8,300.
What about $8,000?
83 would be the lowest. Would you like to think about it? And actually, by the way, can I have your MC, sir? Because I need to make sure you approved with love.
My MC is 701-511.
511. Okay, let's see. B, rating B. Would you like to call me back? How's Georgia weather? You guys enjoying the warms?
You can't come down less than 83.
No, cannot. But you can call.
You just looked at the other loads. You said it was 75 and 76, and you came to 83.
Well, whoever posted the rate, and I already was receiving the phone calls today, so I know what's going on. I just wanted to see what everybody else paying.
Well, what if I said we were paying 75? Could you do this load?
Well, I would still ask you for 83. So when you're ready for 83, call me back. Our truck is ready. He can pick up. You don't have much time because you have appointment. Call me back. Thanks. So there you go. Well, yes, I did look. What is everybody else paying? Well, did I had to negotiate? Am I a desperate dispatcher or I'm a pro dispatcher? Of course, I'm pro dispatcher. Who is your shipper? Well, your shipper is Pasco, Americold, very strict. If you're not going to bring the truck there by 3 o'clock, you're going to pay the late fee, $150. Then you're going to stuck without the truck for today. Then you're going to try to pick up tomorrow. Well, you also have to deliver to another strict receiver. So please, dear broker, don't tell me how to do my job. Today is a spot market. Today you are paying and you are losing a little bit. That's how it works. Plus, all 2023, we've been losing and you guys still making your money. So today is a day where you need to pay, right? All right. I had to go. I'm not giving up. So, Ryan, what is your phone number? Because we might have carriers who actually are looking for good dispatcher. And I can stand behind your knowledge because I was the one who trained you. And I know you personally as a good guy, responsible guy. You actually pro driver. So put your number so it can be on YouTube. Look at this, Ryan. Free advertisement until I retire from trucking. You might get too many phone calls. Can you handle more than one carrier, more than two? Can you build that finally independent dispatcher and say, Alex, I am inviting you for the nice drink and dinner downtown Chicago because finally you push me to become a business person, right, Ryan? Come on. Damn, you can negotiate, girl. Well, Todd, that's why you're in my class, right? You have to be better than me because remember, your English is not broken as mine. So your negotiations have to be way, way better, right? Right. The negotiations are the key. Bad dispatchers who do not know how to negotiate will make business go bankrupt. This is where you come in to save us. And the mission is not about me. The mission is about new dispatchers, seasoned dispatchers just to improve, see what's going on. He's calling me back. Well, guys, we already covered the truck, so let's make him feel bad because he should agree to that, right? Let's see. Is he gonna get pissed? Dispatch.
What time could you get there?
Actually, I just booked the truck because it's no trucks there. Sorry. Sorry, hon. Hopefully next time.
Still gotta post the truck.
Yes, I'm deleting it right now because I am signing their rate confirmation. But thank you. Okay. Bye-bye. Did I prove you my point? Did he call back? Yes, he did. Next time, he will take my rate because if he really knows what's going on, he would beg me for that truck. Did I prove you my point? Stick to your numbers. And if I do this, if you do this, trucking would improve. Yes? Yes. Well, hopefully, guys, you enjoyed this not planned life. I think, you know what? I think this time works for me. So maybe in the next few days, no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm busy. Plus we have class on Friday. I'll go live and I will be in Mexico next week. So actually I will show you how to work while you're on vacation. So put the likes if that's what you want to do. So while I'm drinking my margaritas, I will be still booking the trucks and show you how to negotiate, right? So hopefully you guys share our content. Hopefully you guys subscribe. And of course, we also ask you for what? We ask you to support our mission, right? And our mission is to become members of our YouTube channel. Look at this. For only $3.99, you can support our channels. You're not really supporting me personally, guys, but you are supporting the free education that we have been giving to single moms, to people from different countries, to people who actually had their life shattered with all the wars going on. We also help veterans. We also help people who maybe need something different in their lives. Right now, we will be supporting a gentleman who came out of recently from the prison, and he's lost, and he reached out to me and he said, well, Alex, I really cannot physically work, but I've been watching you. Can you help me out? And that's what we do. So guys, $4 a month is not gonna change your lifestyle, but it can change somebody's life. And if you really here learning something, if you really enjoying our channel, please show us support. And of course, like, share, comment, and I love you guys. You are the best. Cannot wait to see my students tomorrow for operational cost training. And today I am adding extra webinars. And what's going to be new? Well, I am adding the separate webinars, and it's going to be reefer dispatch, and it's going to be 5 hours, and we're going to concentrate only on the reefers. We're going to make the real phone calls. We're going to go through all specifications. So it's 5 hours only on reefers. Then I am adding dry van also webinar. We're going to talk about only dry vans. Then I am adding the flatbed Conestogas and maybe low boys, and it's also going to be 5 hours training. I'm gonna post it today. It's going to be limited participant list because I need to make sure that people who are gonna take this extra training are really gonna prepare for this, are really gonna take an active discussion in this. And this is for previous students, for students who may be looking only to check how to dispatch dry van or reefer. We're not going to be covering the basics there, how to open trucking company, what is the rate confirmation. We are actually targeting specification of reefer market, dry van market, flatbed market. So this is a totally separate training, and it doesn't matter if you already took my class. Well, we're gonna go deeper into that topic. We're gonna actually improve the skills. So posting that in the next 20 minutes. Again, it's gonna be only limited to 15 participants. So if you are interested in certain type of equipment, make sure you sign up. Our safety and compliance starts in January. Our dispatch training, guys, starts in December. So please do not wait. And of course, we are giving you the early Black Friday. Use the PRO 100 Pro 100 to save $100. And go back on my TikTok later today, and you guys gonna see lots of nonsense of today's phone calls, right? What's going on here? Before I go, yes, we love Alex. We're in Mexico. Okay, we have some time to for homework, not necessarily due on Saturday, right? Well, are you behind, Mr. Todd? Well, it's not due on Saturday, but it should be by Saturday, right? What else? Ryan is telling us that Polish companies overworked me. Well, there you go. Polish people overworking Polish people, right? It's funny. Thank you for the words of encouragement, Alex. Still, where is your phone? Are you afraid to display your phone? This is a chance for you, Ryan. You have 30 seconds. Look, my superstar Nadia is watching. She is actually a dispatcher. She took the class 2 years ago. She was the girl who called me and she said, I don't think I can do it. And look at her, successfully. She got confident. Sometimes she had a hard days and sometimes she texts me and she wants to cry. But every time, what does she hear from me? Do not give up. Tomorrow is a better day. You did your best. And yes, I'm very proud of you. Also, I am very thankful for her support, her likes, her comments, her reviews. When she recommends my classes, just I would have not got to this point if I would not have students like her. And we say thank you. I'll get it done. Todd, you still have till the next class. It's a lot of homework. Prepare for the operational cost for tomorrow. And of course, thank you to Nadia. She's on East Coast. She's dealing with reefers. Hi, Alex. Are you going to pause the webinars? Yes, I'm going to pause them today by 5 p.m. And make sure you guys look into the schedule. You make me pro dispatcher. No, I gave you the knowledge. I gave you the skills. You are the one who became a pro dispatcher with my knowledge, with lessons, with mistakes. So you should actually be proud of yourself, Nadia. And yes, of course, my support is priceless, but why I am doing this? Because I want you to support others. And every time when somebody's struggling, share the information. Sometimes when other girl is telling you that she wants to give up, remember, every time you call me or text me, and I am not letting you to give up. I'm always encouraging you. I'm always motivating you. So I want you to do the same. So we have this chain, right? Positivity. Well, negativity, let's work on going back to positivity, supporting each other, not putting each other down, but empowering ourselves, others, right? I'm here not to teach you what to do. I'm teaching you what not to do. And the first thing, do not give up that easily. Do not do that. You have power to do anything. You guys are amazing. You're intelligent. You are different. Everybody is unique. But if you have your goals and you have consistency is a key. Keep doing, become better. Do not give up. Next day comes, do better. Sometimes take a break. That's why vacations are mandatory. That's why I'm going to Mexico on Sunday, right? Having hobby is mandatory. Make sure you have time off from trucking. Wake up next day, look at yourself, tell yourself, I am pro dispatcher, I am pro driver, I am pro safety and compliance manager. I know what I am doing. And today I will have the great day. Well, guys, have to cut this short because I still have to play tennis in this rainy weather. Do I give up on the tennis? I actually paddle. In the winter, it's paddle. Am I going to give up on this just because it's raining? No, I'm not. I am a team player. I'm not going to let my team to lose today. So unfortunately, have to change, have to get ready, probably put a little hat because it's kind of nasty outside. But I'm still going to enjoy the game. Same with the trucking. Enjoy the process. Enjoy what you do. Love yourself. Love your work. And that's when it's going to become passion, when it's going to become something that you talk about with smiling, not with crying. Oh my God, trucking sucks. It does not suck. Market sucks. But trucking is a great industry. It's going to go up and down. Learn how to manage your stress, improve your skills, and be better tomorrow than today. And that's advice from today. Love you guys. See you soon. Right?